Doctors reveal most deaths after age 70 may be caused by these overlooked factors. After the age of 70, people enter what is often called the autumn of life. This is a time when the body visibly weakens, the immune system becomes less efficient, and internal organs are more likely to decline in function. But what worries doctors most is not natural aging itself. It's the habits, lifestyle choices, and living conditions that silently and gradually shorten life expectancy. A reality many older adults overlook is that most deaths after 70 do not happen suddenly. They are usually the result of years of accumulated issues, from unbalanced diets and sedentary lifestyles to repressed emotions caused by loneliness and stress. These are silent killers that slowly erode health until the body can no longer cope. Many seniors believe that longevity is purely a matter of fate, but doctors say otherwise. They emphasize that what you do, or fail to do, each day after turning 70 will determine whether you live another 10 or 15 years. More importantly, many causes of death can actually be prevented if recognized early and addressed in time. In this article, let's take a deeper look at the often overlooked factors that play a critical role in elderly mortality, viewed through the lens of medical professionals and global health experts. Each factor is analyzed not only from a medical perspective, but also in the context of everyday life, offering practical and relatable advice to help prolong life in a sustainable way. One of the leading causes of death after 70 is complications from chronic illnesses that are poorly managed. Conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, arthritis, osteoporosis, or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, are not necessarily fatal if properly controlled. However, many older adults stop regular monitoring or discontinue medications once they feel fine. This significantly increases the risk of stroke, heart failure, lung infections, or sudden death without any warning signs. Beyond medical conditions, many experts emphasize the risk of decreased physical activity. As people age, they often become more sedentary, avoiding movement and spending much of their time sitting or lying down. This behavior can lead to serious consequences like muscle loss, higher fall risk, poor blood circulation, digestive issues, and even blood clots that may cause strokes or heart attacks. The human body is like a machine. If it doesn't move regularly, it will rust and break down. Another dangerous but rarely mentioned issue is chronic sleep disturbance. Many seniors believe that waking up at night, struggling to fall back asleep, or experiencing light sleep is normal. However, long-term sleep deprivation raises cortisol levels, a stress hormone that negatively affects heart health, memory, immunity, and mood. Persistent insomnia can lead to depression, anxiety, and a significantly higher risk of mortality. Poor nutrition is also a major factor in the rapid decline of elderly health. Some avoid proper meals due to dental issues or digestive problems, leading to insufficient protein, vitamins, and minerals. Others eat based on preference, without considering their blood sugar, cholesterol, or blood pressure. Such imbalances may cause malnutrition, muscle wasting, immune weakness, and worsen underlying conditions. Loneliness is another deeply concerning factor. After 70, many people feel emotionally empty due to children moving out, the loss of a spouse, or limited social interaction. Chronic loneliness not only damages mental well-being, but also increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, dementia, and early death. Research shows that social isolation has a similar negative effect on health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. An unsafe living environment is a critical risk often ignored. Homes with steep stairs, poor lighting, slippery floors, or a lack of handrails are common causes of falls, a leading cause of death among seniors. A single fall can result in a hip fracture, brain injury, or permanent loss of mobility. One seemingly harmless but dangerous habit is improper medication use. Many older adults take medicine based on others' advice, miss doses, take them at the wrong times, or mix Western and traditional remedies without consulting a doctor. This greatly increases the risk of drug interactions, liver and kidney damage, or even life-threatening allergic reactions. Regular checkups and medication reviews are crucial to avoid these dangers. A lack of purpose in life after retirement also accelerates both physical and mental decline. Without work, a clear role in the family, or social responsibilities, many fall into a state of apathy, living passively, eating irregularly, oversleeping, or spending all day watching TV. This lifestyle slows down brain activity, impairs memory, and raises the risk of conditions like Alzheimer's, depression, and cardiovascular disease. Additionally, many deaths after 70 stem from preventable medical emergencies like respiratory infections, pneumonia, urinary tract infections, or wound infections. These may be manageable in younger individuals, but in seniors with weaker immune systems, they can quickly progress to sepsis, a life-threatening condition if not detected and treated early. Aside from medical factors, doctors also warn about prolonged psychological pressure after 70, such as worry over children, feelings of uselessness, age-related inferiority complexes, or fear of death. These emotions not only diminish life quality, but also directly affect cardiovascular health, blood pressure, and the nervous system. Studies show that optimistic, positive individuals tend to live 7 to 10 years longer than their pessimistic counterparts. Self-isolation is another hazardous habit. When seniors avoid social interaction and bottle up their emotions, they become more vulnerable to negative thinking, insomnia, weakened immunity, and anxiety or depression. Maintaining social contact, even with neighbors or old friends, plays a key role in supporting mental health and extending longevity. The habit of keeping things inside, not expressing negative emotions, is considered another silent killer. Repressed emotions can manifest physically as stomach pain, high blood pressure, chronic headaches, or heart disease. Learning to express, share, and be heard is a valuable form of emotional medicine that many seniors lack. Doctors emphasize that many deaths after age 70 are not due to severe illness, but rather the accumulated toll of unhealthy habits over the years. This can absolutely be changed if seniors take the initiative, starting with small habits like deep breathing, eating regular meals, reading, daily walks, or simply laughing more often. In reality, those who live long are not necessarily the healthiest in their youth, but those who adapt, modify their lifestyle to match their age, listen to their bodies, and refuse to give up. Life after 70 can still be peaceful, meaningful, and long-lasting with awareness and proactive effort. Ultimately, the most important message doctors want to convey is this: start caring for your health while you still can. Don't wait for a stroke, a heart attack, or a hospital stay to realize that it could have all been prevented. Caring for elderly health isn't about doing anything grand. It's about accumulating small, positive habits every day. If someone is over 70, still mentally alert, mobile, and able to care for themselves, consider it a gift. Don't let that gift slip away through negligence, complacency, or procrastination, because the price of seemingly harmless habits could be your life, a priceless gift that no one gets to buy a second time. Time is something no one can control, but how we live each day is entirely our own choice. Unfortunately, many older adults, upon reaching the age of 70, unintentionally fall into seemingly harmless routines that quietly drain their health. One of the most overlooked yet profoundly important aspects is the sense of emptiness when social roles gradually fade. After years of being the pillar of the family or community, many seniors are faced with the feeling that they are no longer needed. Though invisible, this feeling carries great emotional weight. When the mind is no longer vibrant, the body also begins to lose its vitality. Small things, like not being asked for advice, not being assigned tasks, or simply not being expected at the dinner table, can cause the elderly to slowly withdraw. This isolation silently harms their health even more than aging itself. Eating habits are another critical factor. Many seniors believe they no longer need to eat much, so they eat minimally just to get by. But the aging body actually requires more nutrients to maintain strength, repair damage, and fight disease. Skipping meals, eating poorly, or relying on fast food and processed items doesn't just lead to nutritional deficiencies. It also accelerates aging by creating free radicals in the body. Additionally, the habit of drinking too little water can slow digestion, weaken the heart, and impair brain function. There's also a difficult truth many seniors face: resistance to change. After decades of living a certain way, many people resist trying anything new, whether it's a new food, a new form of exercise, or a new lifestyle. They fear change, fear making mistakes, or feel it's too late to learn something new. But this stubbornness makes life dull, limits mental stimulation, and gradually leads the body into stagnation. In contrast, those who are willing to experiment, even with something as simple as walking differently or learning to video call their grandchildren, tend to live more positively and enjoy greater longevity. Negative emotions are another silent killer. Worry, sadness, fear, and regret are common in older age, especially when they experience the loss of friends or can no longer keep up with their previous lifestyle. If these emotions go unshared, they can lead to depression, a very common but often undiagnosed condition among the elderly. Depression doesn't just lower quality of life, it also increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, memory loss, and even premature death. Sadly, many seniors hide their sadness to avoid burdening their children, silently bearing the weight of their emotions alone. A lack of regular physical activity also shortens life expectancy. After 70, bone density, muscle mass, and flexibility decline rapidly without consistent, gentle movements such as walking, yoga, or even light housework. Sitting for too long causes muscle loss, poor blood circulation, and negatively affects blood pressure, the heart, and even brain function. Meanwhile, just 20 minutes of daily movement can significantly extend one's lifespan. Another equally important factor is sleep. Many seniors suffer from sleep disorders, waking too early or struggling to fall back asleep in the middle of the night. Chronic sleep deprivation severely affects memory, healing ability, and overall mental health. Quality sleep doesn't just rest the body, it helps all organs function better during the day. When sleep is inadequate, the body's resistance to illness also decreases. An often unspoken cause of decline is the loss of a clear purpose in life. After retirement and raising children, it may feel like there's nothing left to strive for. This lack of direction can lead to a demotivated, joyless life. But in reality, old age can still be filled with meaningful goals, such as planting a tree each week, learning something new, sharing life lessons with younger generations, or simply taking good care of oneself. When purpose exists, the body is infused with motivation, and that's a powerful foundation for lasting health. Another issue is the over-reliance on medication without making lifestyle changes. Many people depend solely on pills to manage blood pressure, blood sugar, or pain without improving their diet, physical activity, or rest. This long-term dependence on medicine without lifestyle adjustments can lead to increased side effects and impair liver and kidney function. Living environment and social connections also greatly influence longevity. Those who live in damp, cramped, noisy, or poorly lit spaces are more prone to stress and health decline. Conversely, a clean, well-lit, and nature-filled living space has positive effects on both mental and physical health. Moreover, maintaining good relationships with neighbors, friends, and community helps older adults feel connected and valued, a priceless source of life energy. Finally, the simplest yet most powerful factor is attitude. Those who live with gratitude, forgiveness, a calm spirit, and little attachment to the past tend to recover better from hardship, get sick less often, and live longer. A peaceful mind free from worry is the most precious medicine, one that no drug can replace.